Hi, Karen Rao Carter here. I just received a phone call from one of my recent clients. She's a 75-year-old widow for 14 months, and she was very stuck in her feelings of overwhelm and what do I do with all this stuff in the house, and finances are now becoming a concern, and she just didn't really see a happy, bright future. It was hard to get out of her slump, so to speak, you know, the depression of guilt and things and grief and just the waves of emotion that happen when a spouse dies. So I came in. You know, sometimes when you hit your bottom and you're just like, I am so tired of feeling this way, of thinking this way, of doing this same thing and getting the same result, I'm sick of it. You know, it's a great time to call a feng shui consultant, because the massive shifts that can happen by just clearly identifying where you want to go in your future and then creating the space to support it. So your luck, so to speak, from your environment can happen if it's clear, if it knows where you want it to go, right? So we help identify where her future is as far as finances, relationships with family members, you know, the whole house and what to do with it and so forth. And I was thinking, boy, you know, I gotta check my little brain here. I was thinking she's 75, she probably doesn't want to declutter. Let's call in the pros, let's get this going. And well, she just showed me. She started tearing into this place and was just massively dumping. Packing up bags full of books and clothes and things that just no longer were needed in the house, and a whole garage full of stuff that needs to go. She's on it. And she called me this morning and she said, I just want to let you know that I didn't even get out of bed and I was decluttering. I stood up on my bed and I took the big mirror down that was above the headboard, which I highly recommend if you want to move forward in life, getting rid of the mirror anywhere along the headboard wall, because that makes you feel consistently like you want to look back into the past. It's a window to the past. We want you heading towards a bright future. So, but here's the stuff that I really had to double check myself on, because she said, Karen, you told me when I was going to declutter, I was going to feel all these negative feelings, like I might be nauseous, I might be emotional, I might cry, I might, you know, all these negative things. And she said, I want to let you know that ever since you've been here and I've been decluttering, I'm so happy. I can't stop being happy. And she goes, is this normal? Is this whatever? And I'm like, it's not really that normal, but thank you for telling me that the range of emotions goes from completely positive to, you know, some of those bumpier emotions of nausea or feelings fuzzy-headed and things like that I've heard other people report when they declutter. So thank you for cleaning up my conversation when I help my students declutter client. So I just wanted to let you know that it doesn't have to be negative when you declutter. It can be a thwarting toward, like a push towards your future in such a way that passion is reignited and you find yourself sort of lighter than air, even though you're among the heavy clutter around you, because your attitude is now lifting you up and you're now carrying this stuff out and you are bringing yourself into your new future. So I just wanted to share that success story because I had to do a little checking of myself and how I have a conversation with my clients with clutter. And I hope it inspires you to do some decluttering. You know, does this thing here serve me in my dream future? Do I know what my dream future is? Am I willing to dream? Does this serve me, or is it something about the past? Am I holding on to something because blah, blah, blah? Because. Watch out for those becauses. It usually ends up being a guilt trip in the end. So if you don't want the guilt trip vacation and you want the real trip vacation, I would recommend getting clear on where you want to go and decluttering. And why not pre-program? The whole time I'm decluttering, I feel healthy, I feel wonderful, I feel impassioned about my new future. So there you go, my little feng shui tip on decluttering today. I hope it's inspired you. She said she's going to give me some befores and afters Can't wait to show them to you, but I wanted to share that because I thought it was so important to share the upside of the emotional feelings when decluttering. Have a good one. Take care.